Hello everyone, and welcome back to my new channel called Susie Q Knickknacks. This is video number 3. Like I said in my last video, when I get to number 10, I'll stop counting. Today we're going to see what kind of new treasures I've come across in the last few weeks to see if I can turn to some profit and find new homes for these little treasures. Let me see, before we get started, I remind everyone, please hit like and subscribe. You might notice today that I am wearing Christmas earrings. That is a reminder that Christmas is coming up soon, and in just a few weeks, probably the first week of October, I will start listing my Christmas items. Kind of give them a good 6 or 8 weeks, couple months to sell before Christmas. Okay, like I said before, I like to collect all kinds of things in my store. Hard goods, clothing, toys, a few electronics, shoes, men's clothes, ladies' clothes, a little bit of everything. And I also want to let you know that I am a fast shipper. That is one of the best compliments I get from my customers is I ship fast. And that helps my rating too, to be a top rated seller. I have listed on my store that I ship in 1-day handling, and I do. Most of the time I ship actually same day. That's because I am lucky enough to live just 1 mile down the street from the post office. So I can run up there whenever they're open, anytime, and just drop stuff off. Now, if I have to ship something FedEx, I do ship my heavier items, hard goods, FedEx. That takes me about a 60-mile round trip if I go FedEx. I don't do that too often, just when I'm shipping something over 4 or 5 pounds. Okay, I've got quite a few little items here. I think I may start with the clothing for now. I have found these are a new pair of Lee's jeans, men's Lee's. Like I said before, I love to find things with tags, brand new, and these still have the tags on them. They're size 38 by 30. The MSRP tag says $50. I've got them listed in my store, I think around the $35 mark. Things with new tags usually sell quite a bit faster than when they're not brand new. That's why if anything is brand new, I always buy it. And if anything looks nice and shiny and pretty, I buy it. Another pair of nice jeans. These caught my eye because of the design on the back pocket. They're a brand I've never heard of. There's a whole bunch of jeans of different brands I've never heard of until I went shopping for them. These are called Machiavelli branded. But like I said, it was a stitching that caught my eye on this. That's actually a skull stitched on there, on the back there, if you can see that skull there. And that's the initials of the brand MB stitched on there. But these were a good size 42. Usually the bigger sizes over 40 sell a little bit faster. I have these in my store for sale. Okay, put that out of the way. And it's almost getting the end of summer. This is a bathing suit. I just love the color on this lady's one piece. The colors caught my eye. It's bright red flowers. The flowers are trimmed in gold thread. And what caught my eye mostly was this, looks like a sash across the front. This little sash across the waist with a little piece of gold ornament attached to it. I thought that was just gorgeous on there. And I paid about $2 for this at Goodwill, brand new. It had never been worn, I could tell. And the size, it's a pretty good size here. Yeah, size 14, Roxanne. And I looked at the brand Roxanne. The Roxanne bathing suits sell anywhere between $40 and $50. Okay. It may be getting winter here pretty soon, but there's a lot of places elsewhere, like people still go swimming. Florida, Hawaii, California. And I do a lot of sales to California. You'd be amazed how much I send to California. Alright, I put these down here. Next I have this gorgeous ladies 2X top. Tunic top, pullover. Once again, the colors caught my eye. Bright red, black and white roses on it. I thought it was lovely. In fact, I was shopping with my sister at Goodwill when we came across this. Her name's Lynn. She goes shopping with me once in a while when I go up to where I used to live up in the city and visit her. It's always fun to go shopping with somebody, have somebody with you to pass the time. My husband loves to go shopping with me all the time. You'd be amazed. He loves to go thrift shopping. His name is Claude, and we go whenever we get a chance to. I think he likes to go thrifting more than I do. The next thing I came across is his Chaps winter jacket. It's a puffy type, quilted. Chaps is a good brand. Chaps Ralph Lauren. It's got zippers. The pockets have zippers on them. The back here is like a sweatshirt material. Thick, heavy sweatshirt. It's hooded. It's got a nice, warm lining inside. And with winter coming up, I figured this wouldn't last too long in my store. And it's a good size too. It's a size large, yeah. It's a large. I really sell clothes any time of year. I mean, I sell winter clothes in the summer clothes in the winter. As soon as I get it, I put it in my store. I don't really hold it back on clothing. I thought these would be beautiful. My husband found these when we were shopping together. These are a pair of white men's Polo Ralph Lauren vintage jeans. It's not too often to find white jeans out. I love white jeans. They look so good on somebody, I think. If these had been his size, he would have kept them, but they wasn't. I said they got a vintage tag on the back. And they're size 33, 32. I think white jeans look so attractive for a guy. Let me see. Alright, now what else? Okay, another piece of clothing here. Well, I got some men's shirts here. I did pick up quite a few men's shirts. My husband helps me pick those out lots of times. This is a brand called Paul Frederick. Now this one caught my eye again because it's new. It's still got the tag on it. These are extra buttons in here. It's never been worn. It's a size 16. Nice dress shirt. I sell quite a few dress shirts for men. These shirts here run me about $3 each, and they'll sell around the $20 mark. So that's a good little profit right there. Now this one here is a size extra large tall, XL tall. These sell very easy in my store. The extra large size, and especially tall. I sell quite a few, 2X, 3X tall. This is a nice brand called Roundtree, New York, Gold Label. Gold Label usually sells at a little bit higher price. I've probably got several dozen shirts in my store right now. I sell several a week. And jeans. I sell a lot of men's jeans. This is Polo Association, US Polo. And this is a size regular fit, size 15. More of a medium, but I love the gingham. It's kind of a lavender gingham check. Now gingham's a little more of a casual look to it. But Ralph Lauren Polo is usually a good brand. US Polo, it's a good brand to sell. I sell quite a bit of it. Now this one, you know I had to get this just because it's shiny. This is a more of a prom dress, evening gown. I caught this caught my eye when I came to the store. It was on mannequins as I walked in the door. I went right to it and asked the lady how much it was. It was only $6. It's got fake fur around the collar here. It is strapless. The side here, the side has ruffles, and the slit of the side here, about maybe up to the mid-calf, right below the knee. Now this would have been beautiful for prom night. We're a little too late for prom, but somebody might like this for Christmas party. And I even came across, right next to it, was a matching handbag. How nice is that? That goes perfect together. Same colors, the gold and the black. This is a little satin evening bag. Just snaps open. Clean inside, looks brand new. Nothing wrong with it. A little satin strap with it. And it matches this dress just perfect. I'm not sure if I want to sell this together or separate. It would make a nice set together. Give me your ideas on that. Should I keep it together as a set or sell it separate, you think? The handbag was only about $2.99. And they even had matching necklace with it. Necklace was only $1, so I threw it in also. That's a nice little 3-piece outfit right there. Now we can switch on over to hard goods for the moment. Here's a little item that my sister found for me. She thought I could sell it or I might even keep it. She knows I like jewelry boxes. I had never seen one like this before. The shoe here has places for your rings to go, but it opens up. It's velvet inside. This outside is felt pieces and sequin and satin. It's covered all over. So you got a little jewelry box with the ring holder right on top. Now this is totally modern, but it's still cute and adorable. I'll probably wind up listing that. Okay, now we'll switch over to hard goods. I got these 4 salad plates here. These are for salad plates. There's a 4-piece set. They have hand painted inside spices, or yeah. This one says dill. This one says basil. That one says rosemary and sage. I have sold quite a few salad plates in the past. These are by a company called Certified International. I'll be listing these as a whole 4-piece set. It wasn't too long ago that I sold some pasta bowls. They were a little bit bigger than this and deeper, and they had come from Italy, hand painted. They were gorgeous. I sold the whole set of them, all 4 bowls, for $75. That was a nice little sale. These won't go, I won't list these that high. These might be in the $20 range, somewhere there, between $25 and $30 for the set. Now here's something that's vintage. This is extremely vintage. Not antique, but vintage. This is Home Laughlin Fiesta wear. This is a retired color called rose. They used this rose color back in the mid-50s, from about 51 to 59. So it's kind of hard to find nowadays. This is a deep dish pie plate. It's got the little scallop edges around here. And I was lucky enough to come across this at Goodwill for only 99 cents. It will definitely bring more than that when in my store when someone buys it. You don't see too much of that Fiesta wearing the rose anymore. I couldn't even find nothing like that to comp on eBay when I was looking it up during my research. Here's another adorable little item. It's just a little pitcher. It holds 64 ounces. I measured it. I'm sure it looks hand painted. One side has grapes right there. The other side is a golden apple. It doesn't say where it's made. You can tell it looks vintage from the wear on the bottom here. I can't see any markings on it. Nope, nothing. But to me, it just looks like it's Italian made. I won't definitely say it is Italian in my listing, but I will put Italian look with a question mark by it and let people just look at the pictures of it. To me, it does definitely looks Italian. Now, I think this is the manufacturing flaw, I believe. On the handle, it's got some pieces, some dollops of the paint that was used on here. A little speck of green and a speck of blue. I guess whoever was hand painting it's got a little messy on the handle there. But still adorable little picture. Okay, what else? Oh, this is just a fun little item. Looks like a football, but it's a bank. And it does have a stopper. Whenever you buy banks, always check for the stopper. Otherwise, I don't ever buy it without a stopper. Now, as I said in my last video, I mentioned different places I source at, like Goodwill stores, thrift stores. I may pick up arbitrage at regular stores, yard sales. But I got this from another source that most people don't think about. That's the dry cleaners. Yep. There's a little dry cleaners I go to in a town when I go to FedEx, about 30 miles from here. And at this dry cleaners, they have a rack over in the corner. They have clothes hanging on that rack for sale that people never picked up. That's right. A lot of people take stuff in for dry cleaning. They don't come back for it. So after about 30 days, the owner, she puts it up on a rack for sale. And it's usually pretty cheap. And sometimes customers bring in things like this just to sell, as if it was a yard sale. I paid about $3 for this. And I will list it today. No, I have listed it today in my store. I found some pretty good deals at that little dry cleaners. A few months ago, I picked up a pair of Ralph Lauren men's cargo shorts for $1, and I wound up selling them for almost $40 on eBay. So I check in that little store every time I go down there. Here's another unusual item. I think my sister found this one for me. It's a nice wall plate. It says Kings Island International Street, and going around it has different marketplaces from different places, different countries like Spanish, Swiss, Italian, Bazaar, German, and that last one, F-L-U-I-E, whatever that one is. There's no markings on the back of it, but I just thought it was a neat looking plate with the Eiffel Tower on the front. I'm not sure exactly what Kings Island is. I have to look that up again. I couldn't find too much about it. If you know anything about this plate, let me know. But it's so unusual, it caught my eye, so I bought it. Okay. Talking about your national items, here's a huge bowl. Whoa, this thing's humongous. This is a huge pasta bowl. This thing is large and heavy, but it is hand painted, says on the back. I love when it tells me stuff. Yep, hand painted, made in Portugal, Williams-Sonoma. Now, Williams-Sonoma and Pottery Barn, I've sold several things with those names on it. They're good sellers, items from Pottery Barn and Williams-Sonoma. That would hold a whole lot of pasta, or a huge salad, either one. And this item, when it sells, I'll definitely have to ship this FedEx, as big as that is. I think this bowl by itself weighs about 6 pounds before I pack it. Okay, a few more. Let me put this on the floor before I break it. Ooh, okay now. These items came from a little antique store I go to once in a while. Okay. This is a pair. These are definitely old. You can tell by the back. The paper on the back's a little bit torn here, but it's got a little hook here. These are two little matching wood frames. They have inside just a little print or a picture of a horseless carriage. I'm not sure if that would be around the 1900s, 19 somewhere in there. I just like the way they looked. They were old looking. This would go look nice in somebody's farmhouse kitchen, country style kitchen. I just like the vintage look they have. And these probably, I don't know, I'm guessing from the way these are made, the age of them, they date back to about the 30s or 40s, I believe. Okay, put those over there. A couple more items left. At that same little antique store, I picked up this gorgeous little bowl. It's amber color. This time of year, the fall, is good to sell amber items. And it's pressed glass. It has roses pressed all around it. Two little handles. Just a little candy dish, nut dish, trinket dish, whatever you want to put in it. It is flash glass. I don't normally like to pick up flash glass because sometimes over the years, the color that's flashed under the glass will start peeling off just a little bit. And it's doing that in just one little spot here. But I went ahead and got this anyway because the pressed glass with roses is so gorgeous around it. And I like the shape of it. So I went ahead and bought it anyway. Now listed it in my store. Okay, sticking to the fall theme, I have 6 of these amber glasses. These are so pretty. The color right now, these are be great for Halloween, for fall, for Thanksgiving. These are either tea or water goblets. And I did my research. I thought I knew what these were, but I checked anyway. And these are Indiana Whitehall Cubist. And I had a set of these growing up when I was a kid. You never know, things you had around you as a kid growing up, they're just everyday things. You don't think about them becoming vintage or antique when you get my age. Now I'm finding stuff that I used when I was a kid. And I wish I'd kept it all now. I could sell it. But these are nice footed. They're 6 inches tall. They hold, I measured these, I think it was 12 ounce. 12 or 14, no, 12 ounce. I did. I was lucky enough to come across a whole set of 6. And I got them in my store. Okay. Alright, got one more item, then we'll be done for today. And I'll be back in a couple of days with another video. I'm going to try to do 2, maybe 3 of these a week on the reselling video. And I still do the one cooking video on the weekend. That channel is called Cooking with Mary Sue. And my husband wanted to join in with his channel. He's got a new channel called Brother Claude Reflects. I'll put links to those down at the bottom. Okay, the last item I managed to come across was back at that little dry cleaners again a few days ago. Oh, I love this thing. I'm so tempted to keep it myself. I want to play with it myself. A kid's educational toy. It's by Encyclopedia Britannica. Who doesn't know that name? Okay. This is electronic. It talks and it sings. I'll show you in a minute. It's a whole map of the U.S. with Alaska and Hawaii. It's got a little storage drawer on the bottom here. It opens up. And all the states are in here. It's a puzzle. And you put it together. Okay. But the fun part is, every state, as you push it in there, it talks and tells you the capital of that state. What easier way to learn new states and the capitals? It's fun. Kids love puzzles and they love things that talk to you, make noise. This makes noise. Watch.
California, the Golden State, state capital, Sacramento.
Told you it was fun. Don't know if I can find my state in here this fast. I'm in Mississippi. That may take too long.
Montana, the treasure state. State capital, Helena.
Has your directions up here?
North.
Uh-oh. I didn't know it did that. The direction up here, the compass makes noise. North, west, east, south.
West. South. East.
Hey, that's even more fun. But that's not all. See the flag over here and the Statue of Liberty? They sing. Well, the flag, you push it, it says the Pledge of Allegiance. And the Statue of Liberty plays the national anthem. Listen. Okay. Here's the flag. Here is, oh, these look funny upside down.
Utah, the Beehive State.
Okay.
Capital, Salt Lake City.
I got this little puzzle item down at that dry cleaners. I only paid $5 for it. And it had all the pieces. Whenever you buy a puzzle, if it's not a brand new one, unopened, always check, make sure the pieces are there. So I took it out, and me and the lady that works there, we put it all together and make sure, and sure enough, it was all there, so I bought it. And it's in my store. I'm not expecting this thing to last very long. Being electronic and educational. Okay. Well, that's it for today. I will be back in just a couple more days later this week with another video. I hope y'all have a nice day and the rest of the week goes good for you. God bless everyone. Talk to y'all later. Bye.